I'm Anne-Marie Tauss, and I am in Manassas, Virginia. A time when I did not put myself first. Can I say for going on 50 years? I really had a difficult time putting myself first. I was married right out of college, and I put my husband first. I had kids. Now then, my kids were first. I had aging parents. My aging parents came first, and then I got a divorce, got remarried, had another kid. So yeah, I mean, putting myself first was not my priority. Not putting myself first was really very stressful. The stress level that I took on because I felt I had to be all to everybody. And there was, to say that there was no time left in the day was because I had no energy. I was literally trying to serve others from a very, very empty cup. Really, I became a transformational health coach and understood the power of putting myself first. The event that happened that really changed my life to know that I needed to put myself first was I had been unemployed for 6 months, and I stepped on the scale one day, and it was at a number that was extremely uncomfortable for me. Having had weight loss surgery, regaining that weight was extremely depressing for me. But then later in the day, I just started scrolling through Facebook, misery loves company, and came across this ad of two beautiful women with extremely happy smiles on their face. They looked healthy, and I don't know what else it was about that ad, but I clicked on it, and it was for the Health Coaching Institute. I got on the phone with one of the counselors there, and she told me not only could I learn how to coach others, but I could be coached. And I think for me, that was key, because I was at a point in my life where I wasn't happy doing what I was doing. And I knew that I had a passion for helping others, and I wanted to help others. So going through their program gave me the courage, the knowledge, and exactly what I needed as far as coaching around all of my issues that I had about taking care of myself first, that it wasn't selfish, that I really needed to serve from a very full cup. I was going through some autoimmune issues. So I had to stop and put in place some boundaries and say, look, you need to take care of this. And it really was not only delegating, but also setting those expectations with everybody. When you put yourself last, then other people become very complacent in thinking that, oh, mom will do this, oh, wife will do this, daughter will do this. When you start putting yourself first, there's that shock factor that happens. And for me, coming in and saying, hey, look, there are certain boundaries now. I know that I have been a free spirit and everybody does what they want to do and mom takes care of everything. Having a household powwow. My children at the time, well, they're 9.5 years apart. And so they were old enough. My son is 26 now and my daughter is 17. This was about 4 years ago. So you're still talking old enough to understand boundaries and what they are responsible for. Sitting down, having that conversation. So you can kind of gear. I'm 55 and I had my children a little bit later than some people. So I kind of took them through what it was that I was going through, my stress level, being able to explain it to them, but also being able to take that out to my father had since passed away. So I have my mother, but also my siblings to be able to say, hey, look, here, I have to live within these boundaries because I have to take care of myself and do my own self-care. And whether that's just sitting outside for 10 minutes while the sun is shining and rejuvenating and being able to do some of the things that rejuvenate my soul, then I can give fully. When I turned 45, I did a couple of things. I got my very first tattoo, which I designed myself. And at, 47, I bought my first motorcycle. I had ridden a motorcycle as a child. Absolutely loved it. Hadn't ridden in years and decided it's my time. And so I got a motorcycle. I got my motorcycle license, bought a motorcycle, and so I like to go out riding because although you're still mindful of everything that's going on around you, the time alone, listening to the motor, I don't put on music, I'm listening to everything that's going on around me. And it's kind of like a little meditative wind therapy kind of going on. I mean, and I also enjoy sitting outside, enjoying my backyard off of my deck, a hot tub, so I like sitting in my hot tub. I also do kind of, the girly things. I like to do facials and get my nails done, my hair done. So yeah, those types of things that, you do for yourself. I also like to, I like to color. It may not be, something that you would think an adult would do, but nowadays they have such fabulous coloring books that are made for adults. And they're intricate designs, and I use colored pencils, sometimes even those soft crayon oil they're like stick paints, and anyway, it's great. I love doing that. Actually block time on my calendar. I call it my power down hour, and it's a non-negotiable. It's time when I turn off the cell phone, and it's a me time, whether that's reading a book, doing a facial, simply just soaking in the hot tub, or I'd like to journal. And when you start doing that and you make it a habit, then it becomes sacred. I mean, it is the time that I rejuvenate right before I go to bed. I give my gratitudes for everything that happened during that day. Sure. If people want to get in touch with me, I have a website. It's called GPS the number 4, alife.com. Again, that's GPS, just like a navigation system for your car. The number 4, alife.com. And that is my website, and my information and contact is all on there. And I would be happy to have conversations with especially women who have had weight loss surgery and are looking for some additional support. I vote for me means that really I am in charge of me. I am taking that stand for myself, to put myself first above serving others. And when you do that, I just feel that you have voted for yourself. I voted for me. I voted that, I am worthy. I can do all, I can be all, but I voted for me first. I think that's particularly important for women over 50, because a lot of times we have spent 40 some odd years putting others first, and it's time for that we voted for ourselves and stood up for ourselves and really moved ourselves into that front seat, into that driver's seat. Yeah.
I vote for me. Share a video about what it means to you when you said those words, and add a hashtag I vote for me.